Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today, I will be welcoming back the amazing, multi-talented Jenette Goldstein. She's coming back on the show today. We're going to talk about roles that she did in the 90s that we didn't get to talk about last time. We covered, a lot of the late 80s stuff and a couple early 90s stuff, but we're going to get into a lot of the 90s stuff today. Stuff like she guest starred on LA Law, she did Star Trek Generations, the action movies Fair Game, Touch Me, Titanic, Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, Senseless, stuff like that. Living Out Loud. And I can't wait. Also want to find out how the quarantine situation has affected her bra business as well. So, here is my new interview with Jenette Goldstein. Hey, Jenette.
Hey, Tommy.
Welcome back. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm still in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How's it over there?
In what sense? In the plague sense, in the weather sense,
Yeah.
Weather's a little muggy. I mean, compared to LA, it's very muggy, but it's not that hot. Yeah, it's like 70. So it's still kind of cool. And it's, Atlanta's good. Atlanta inside the perimeter is very much like the people are very liberal, very, like Los Angeles. So they're wearing masks mostly and not, nothing's open. It's not like crazy town redneck Georgia.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, yeah, we're actually going to open by appointment only on Monday. And pretty much everything has been closed. It didn't matter that the governor just kind of went, okay, you can open a tattoo parlor, whatever you want. So, but people didn't pay attention. It's not in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But it's nice though. It's nice. There's a lot more space in Atlanta. A lot of big wide streets and things, so you can go for walks and things like that. So, I don't know. How are you?
Over here in Redding, California, things are opening back up again, slowly. It's been going on for a week or so, and it just it feels like life again. Like we're all on the same planet again, because it was just weird for a while, and I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel with it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty scary and stuff. Has it really hurt your business?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, but it will all swing back around again. It will.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, last time we talked a lot about your late 80s work and early 90s work. And today I'd like to start with, do you remember guest starring on LA Law?
God, vaguely. Well, what did I remind me? Was I a lawyer or what?
You may have been. I don't remember. It was on your IMDb because I was curious.
Oh, okay.
I do know this, though. It was during the last season when everybody who made that show great had already gone.
Oh, yeah. I always do the last season. I always kill some series. I did the last season of MacGyver, last season of 24, last season of ER.
Yeah. So you don't remember anything about that then?
I don't. I remember being on a Botchko series called Civil Wars.
Mm-hmm.
LA Law. Shit. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if you're recording.
Oh, no, you can swear all you want.
Cool stuff. was just thinking about, I played a lawyer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God, I'm sure other actors have the same problem after a while.
What do you remember about Civil Wars?
Oh, Civil Wars, it was a great role. I played a mother who'd lost her son because she was a heroin addict.
Mm-hmm.
And Carrie Snodgrass played the adoptive mother.
Mm-hmm.
Was trying, her and her husband were trying to keep custody, and I was fighting for, it was a really good role. It was good.
Yeah, Carrie Snodgrass, very talented actress, but I heard she's very complex.
Well, she's an amazing actress, a really sweet woman, and she passed away,
Yeah. Yeah, I interviewed an actor who worked with her on the Clint Eastwood Western Pale Rider. He said her and Clint did not get along, which makes a great story, I think. You played a science officer in Star Trek Generations.
Mm-hmm. I was a science officer on the Enterprise 2, so that was cool. Always good to be in the Star Trek movie.
Yeah, that must have felt great.
Uh-huh.
You probably felt, I finally made it.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. We all, it was funny because Alan Ruck played the captain. Right? And Shatner was visiting, whatever. So he got to be in the captain's chair. And so we all were there at our station. And he goes, anybody want to sit in the chair? And we're like, I don't know if I go, come on, you all want to sit in the chair. And we're like, okay. We all kind of went and spun around and kind of started, It was very fun, so, yeah.
Yeah, Alan Ruck. Yeah, Alan Ruck. Every time I think of him as Cameron in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's amazing. Have you seen him in Succession? Have you seen the HBO series Succession?
No, is it good?
Oh, fantastic series, and he's good at everything. He's great role.
He's one of the regular cast members.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'll check it out. Yeah, I think that the even-numbered sequels in Star Trek are always better than the odd ones.
I think I was in an odd one, though, right?
Yeah.
That figures.
The next one.
Career in a nutshell.
Yeah, the next one they made, Star Trek: First Contact. To me, that was the last good Star Trek movie overall. That one was amazing. But yeah, it's like they have one good one, and then they decide to go into another direction that doesn't work. So then they go another way and it works, and then it doesn't again. It's a weird thing,
That makes sense. We start taking risks,
Yeah. I heard Leonard Nimoy, he turned down to direct this one because Spock wasn't in it, and he thought the script was terrible.
That's certainly a good reason to turn down something.
Yeah. How about Fair Game?
Oh. Well, there was only one of them, and I hear the even numbers are really bad. I mean, the odd numbers, I should say. I read my own joke. That was it's actually so bad that it's a great hate watch. Cindy Crawford's first and last film, although she was really sweet, but boy, that was a nice Miami vacation. I will say that. I got to be in Miami for 12 weeks. Mm-hmm. It was very well paid. But yeah, no, that was not a happy experience, or not a pretty bad film too.
Yeah. How was the?
It's actually kind of hysterical. It's so bad. It's just so bad. I mean, it's like 80s cheese, and it was bad when we were filming it as well. The director was fired, and it's a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
I saw it when it first came out, and I don't need to see it again, probably.
Oh, God. Well, anyway.
How was the weather in Florida, at least?
It was beautiful. We were there in February, and it was, as humid as I've ever been anywhere. And it was, like I said, it was a really lovely Florida vacation. It was me and my 5-year-old son and my nanny, and it was a beautiful vacation.
Nice. How about Touch Me?
Touch Me. Oh, yes. Touch Me was that was good. It was with Amanda Peet.
Right.
It was, independent. There were a lot of indie films being made back then. That was really and also Michael Vartan. It was about the AIDS crisis, and it was sort of I played her older sister that she comes and lives with when she gets sick. Or so I got it. Long. Those films are made very quickly. They had very short schedule. But yeah, that was nice. It was a very, very nice writer-director.
Did you work with Kari Wurr?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Been following her on Instagram. I've been trying to get her on the show. Yeah. James Cameron had you play an Irish mommy in Titanic.
Oh yeah, that was a great role. Great role. Yeah.
Are you surprised at how successful the movie became?
No, it's not. I mean, the fact that people went back to see it so many times, yes, but no, not really. I mean, I knew it was going to be successful. I think he usually is able to make pretty good shows. But no, it was good, and it was a wonderful role to get to play. The entire movie stops, and it's heartbreaking and memorable, and getting to be on that set and be a part of that is just a dream, really. And that was one of those where I just went down for a couple of weeks, did the scenes, and came back home. I had a new baby actually, that one, because I remember I was in the process of adopting my second son, and they kept pushing the day, and I finally at one point I just said, you know what, I might have a newborn, and wrapped up in there's no problem. She could have 3 kids and a newborn, but it was enough where he was old enough where I was able. It was only 2 weeks. I was able to leave him. He was old enough and then go back and like that. And so the Irish mother could have had 3 children instead of 2. There's a little bit of trivia.
Can you do a little bit of the Irish accent?
You know what? I love doing accents, but I just prefer to do them when I have a script with me, and But yeah, I love Irish accents. Yeah.
I should have wrote you a script. And James Cameron, he became rich off of this movie too. I read. It's amazing.
You know what? I don't know. I think film directors do quite well for themselves, especially if it's successful. So, but
yeah, I think that's great.
He has nothing. He lives a good life.
Yeah. Then comes.
I don't really think that's something he really cares about. He's got tons of kids, lots of siblings. Does what he wants to do.
Absolutely. I know everyone's waiting for a new Avatar movie. I've been seeing it advertised on Facebook. When's the new Avatar going to come out?
Yeah, I don't know. I know as much as you do, probably less. I'm actually probably sure less.
Yeah. Well, I don't know too much about a production about it, though, but I just know that the fan base for it is running wild.
Yeah. Well, he works in his own time schedule, so.
Then you started making comedies, starting with Senseless.
Yeah, I don't get to do many comedies. Yeah, Senseless was fun. It's kind of nice just to go in and do a scene. I mean, my character, I'm just trying to think. I was like the nurse and some of these things. I that one I did because it was directed by Penelope Spheris, I must tell you. I'm a huge, huge fan of hers, and not just because of Wayne's Will, it's because of the punk rock movies and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool. I'm a complete director groupie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, great script, but I love, just the old types of great directors. So that was cool. And then I did another comedy, I think, unless you can tell me more and help me remember, was Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing, Las Vegas. Yep.
Terry Gilliam. There you go. So I was like, whatever, So that was great. That was really, really fun.
Yeah, you play it.
With Terry Gilliam and Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro and Hunter Thompson. It's a great book, and that was another really good one. So.
Yeah, I can't believe
that.
What
else have I done, Tommy?
Well, I was gonna say though, I can't believe Johnny Depp didn't win an Oscar or get nominated for an Oscar for Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. He's so good in that.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah. You did Living Out Loud.
Living Out Loud. Did they call it? Wait a second. They changed it. Yeah. No, that was his final name. I was completely cut out of that movie. It was a really good part. Richard LaGravenese, again, a wonderful director, the Fisher King, and I played the ex-wife of Danny DeVito, and it's a flashback. Him and Holly Hunter, and he's a widower, and he kind of talks about what had happened. His daughter was dying of cancer, and the marriage was falling apart, and it was this really wonderful scene. But they actually did leave a little in me. That's like the worst. Whereas because they cut down that storyline, and they just had a little bit of a quick flash to it. So there was one thing where the nurse goes, "Your wife's here. Would you want to see her?" And there's like this shot of me way down the hall, and he goes, "No, that's okay." That's it. So that's like the worst. They just leave a teeny bit of you in it. But it was good to work with Danny DeVito and Richard LaGravenese, but that happened to all of us.
Yeah.
Take somewhere. What else have I done? The Client. I remember doing a series called The Client.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember for the life of me.
I remember the movie The Client. I don't remember the series.
Yeah. It was based on the, it was with Joe Beth Williams played, was it Susan Sarandon played it in the movie? Was it funny?
Susan Sarandon, Tommy Lee Jones.
Right, and in the series, I think it was Joe Beth Williams. I wanted to say Bonnie Bedelia, and I must have played somebody who murdered somebody. That's all I can say. I don't remember. Or somebody whose child got murdered. I mean, that was sort of like, that was my career. In my 40s was always mother of dead child. In my 30s, I was person who killed that child. Anyways.
Oh my God! I know an actress who quit the business for 10 years because that's all she got was mother of dead child.
Well, yeah, no, it's I understand that completely. It's really wearing, emotionally on that, because most of the Pride and Punishment, Law and Order, not the Dostoevsky book, it's always dealing with that. So
yeah, you guest starred on 24.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I had a role that I actually came back a couple of times. I think I was in the final. I was in the final episode, because I remember that was of the series, of the whole series, because I remember that was like really secret. I delivered to sign this NDA on the, and I played. I remember because I was kind of obviously bummed that it didn't get picked up because I was going to continue on, but I played internal affairs officer who who at the end, it's when Jack Bauer, he kind of becomes a heroin addict, does he? Anyway, but she's on her case or something like that. But that was really cool. That was really cool.
Yeah, Dennis Haysbert, he grew up with my mother.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a great guy. They still talk. And I remember meeting him when I was like 5 years old. They had this like high school reunion picnic, and he was a great guy. I got my picture taken with him and stuff. He had just done that movie Major League that summer.
Oh, it was a really nice set. It was really, really supportive, really nice set. You know, they've been doing it for quite a while, and it was, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned you're into punk rock. Did you follow the Germs back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just interviewed their former manager Nicole Panther about a month ago.
I know Nicole.
You know Nicole? Yeah.
Me and Nicole went to high school together.
Oh, really? Yeah, she's a character. I like her a lot.
Yeah, I used to hang with all those. I know all those guys.
I'll tell her you said hi. Because we're on each other's Facebook page and stuff.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a good friend of mine within the Screamers. You know, anyway, I can go. There's so many bands back in LA and back in those days. I was in a band for about 20 seconds.
Really?
Called the Neighbors. They were sort of like new wave punk rock, whatever, and I replaced the singers my first year in college, and then I was going to drop out of college and move to San Francisco because they all were older than me, and they were heading to San Francisco. And then they decided, we don't need a singer. Let's do a three-guy thing. But the drummer became my best friend for years and years and years and years until he passed away pretty recently.
Are you a good singer?
Yeah, I can do a punk rock. I just loved it. I was going to go and be an actress, and then that was going to be just sort of, I changed my mind, and then once that stopped, I was like, I'll just go back to pursuing acting again.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a good anecdote there, because I would never have guessed, but that's great. I was curious. We live in a weird world now where people are getting offended every 5 minutes because of stuff that happened in the past and everything. Have you ever gotten confronted by anyone who was offended that you played Vasquez and all these Latina women?
You know what? That's an interesting question. I have not. I think, I understand. I mean, I can't time travel back, and I certainly didn't cast myself, and I would never be cast again at this point. But you know what? Never. I mean, I had when I came back to Los Angeles at one point, I had a bunch of someone found out who was a Chicano, and he said, I was all set to like. Hate you. And then he was like, man, you were so good, or the role was so good. I've read something online. Every so often there's a comment, and then people go crazy on, but nope. But the question comes up first every so often, so.
That's good, yeah, because I was reading an article a couple of weeks ago that someone said that Robert Downey Jr. should be canceled because he played a black man in Tropic Thunder, and it's like, you might as well cancel Al Jolson too because he pioneered that. It's just silly. It's just you can't erase the past because you got to educate people who are moving forward. The younger generations. And show history. Well,
you have to certainly talk about those things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I just don't get today's generations. With that. But yeah, I was curious. I meant to ask you that last time, but I forgot. So,
and you cringe these days with the misogyny and the, the 80s. What was I watching the other night? I was watching, That Girl. I don't know if did you ever see that with Marlo Thomas? Oh yeah, That Girl. I remember that show. I used to love that show. Oh my, I'm watching it, I'm just like, I was wow, this you're just like, yikes. Yeah, that's, so hopefully, I don't know if we're evolving, but you try.
Yeah.
Inches, 2 inches forward, 5 inches back, so.
I like that kind of humor, but I'm not an alpha male, and I don't think that's right, in real life. You know what I mean?
No. You should always be kind.
Oh yes, always kind, always kind. But that kind of humor, I like and stuff. But the key word is subjective. So last time you were on, we didn't get to play my secret silly game. So how this works is, this is silly slumber party questions. And how this works is, I ask you the question, you answer it, and then you ask me the same question and I answer it. Okay. Jenette, are you ticklish?
It's only one area. Are you? Yeah. That's it. You only got one question. Are you ticklish?
Yes, I am baby ticklish. I get a knee-jerk reaction if you tickle me. What's your favorite part of the body?
Favorite part of calves.
Calves. That's an interesting one. I've never heard that one before.
Yeah. I guess some sort of, the strength, like ballet dancers and athletes and gymnasts. I was a gymnast as a young girl. I was always fascinated by really, musculature. So I was always fixated for some reason on the calves of ballet dancers. They're so strong. Anyway, what's your favorite part of your body? Of the body, I should say.
This is for anyone's body. I've always loved the belly button.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What color are your toenails painted?
What color what?
What color are your toenails painted?
They are au natural. They are quarantine au natural.
I love it.
That's very unusual for me at this point.
Yes. Mine are not painted either. They are also natural. Last time they were purple with sparkles. What would you say is your best personality trait?
Best personality trait? My inquisitiveness.
What is it again?
Inquisitiveness.
I've heard that word, inquisitive, but I don't know what it means.
Inquiry. Somebody's always asking questions.
Oh, so it
means that you're interested in a lot of things.
Okay, it's like you're curious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then my favorite question, is there a stinky smell that just makes you gag?
Oh, well, Jesus, vomit.
That's a popular one. I hear that one so often, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, well, there you go. Just like everybody else. They're just like that.
And then for me, every time I tell someone with kids this, it doesn't affect them one way or another. It has to be either farts or feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone with kids, it doesn't affect them.
Right, exactly. Alrighty.
So, do you have any plans after quarantine with any acting roles or the future of Jenette Bras?
Future of Jenette Bras, at the moment, we are reopening the stores in Los Angeles on June 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know when this is going. And Atlanta is opening on June 1st. So next week we're reopening by appointment only. So it's so we can keep the social distance and all that. But that'll be very easy since we have always done one-on-one service. We never have people browsing and all that. It just helps control the flow. Until to be continued on that. And as far as performing, I'm the moment doing voiceovers from my closet in Atlanta, auditions, things like that. But I have no, I don't know, things plans kind of went haywire with all of this. I had planned to take a long vacation, having just opened 2 new stores, and then come back and kind of reassess, maybe get an agent in Atlanta, maybe go back to work, think about it. So, but how things are now, I have to first see how if the stores can survive, what happens, and I don't know, not really sure. I'm not, I'm sure a lot of people are reassessing what they want to do, and I've always been available, if I am available to do really good work, and with, again, I told you I'm a director's groupie and all of that, so, a little crazy right now with, just getting every second day, just trying to figure out what to do with the stores and all the loans and all of those things that happen, when the small businesses and all my employees and, who I can hire back and all of this. So I'm taking care of business.
Nice. So you want to be bi-coastal?
It's nice. I have a house in. My kids are in 3 of them are in Los Angeles, and 1 is out here near Atlanta. So I have a house in Los Angeles and Atlanta. So, yep, I guess kind of. Yep.
Wonderful, and hopefully the conventions will be back after this.
Yeah. Who knows how things are gonna shake out. Hey, I gotta get going. I gotta get back to my doing my work here. But it was really great talking with you.
Oh, you too, Jenette. And
okay.
Stay safe, and I know your business will turn around. Everything will be great, and you have yourself a great day.
You too. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. Jenette Goldstein. Ain't she a sweetheart? I like talking to Jenette. She's very interesting, and she's very, very smart, I have to say. Wow, I did not know she was about for 20 seconds a punk rock singer. That is awesome. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me as a friend on Facebook. Join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past, because the present sucks. Later, dudes.